Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And starting in this one, Kodai Senga. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Nico Horner leading things off and takes a strike. And that one fouled off. That one out to right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number one. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
One out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Kevin Alcantara. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. This one in the air. Guerrero under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in Queens. And the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Lindor swings and blasts one deep left field. Pat ranging back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Francisco Lindor.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him. So that one has to feel good. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Juan Soto, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. In the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Calls it in, 2 away. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Birdie settles under it. Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mets leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're really trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Justin Turner, the next to hit, takes outside. Second inning here, no score. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. he's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do. Jazz tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Michael Busch.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. Busch went deep in his most recent game. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swings through that one for strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he swings through that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Miguel Andujar. Boyd back to work. And there's a ball.
1-0.
And another ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That one fouled off. That misses, and that's ball 3. Got him swinging. 1 up, 1 down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the 2nd.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. Let's
Leading
check out
off
what's been
for the
happening
Cubs,
of late.
shortstop,
Really been
Anthony
struggling.
Swanson.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-0. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. That one missed. Amaya will handle the catching duties in this one in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in Panama. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Swings and misses, went to the sweeper.
1-2. Count.
One down, base is empty. In the air, right side. Soto going after it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting ninth, center fielder Pete Crow
So up
Armstrong.
now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Ball 1, no
1-0.
strikes. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Fought off foul. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 2. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one moves his feet. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Nico Horner. Just missed.
The 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Rudder takes off. And safe. It's a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soto makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. One left for the Cubs. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and look at those numbers. Just
Outside.
missed.
That's a ball.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a couple dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. up now for the Mets. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that is out of play. Vientos gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get off into the seats. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. An 0-2 count. You feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
0-1.
Lindor now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That's too low.
That's low.
And 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Vientos around third. The relay throw. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 out. Runner at second. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to third. Birdie. They get the tag on him, and no throw. He's into first easily. And now it's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1.
Juan Soto.
And ball 1 to the right fielder. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss.
1-1. Right 2. 1-2.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jon Berti at the plate. Late swing fouled off. Just
That's
missed.
Ball. That's down.
Senga winds and deals. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And it goes just foul. And that one is lifted in the air on Duhar. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Alcantara swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ian Happ up to hit. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
0-2.
Two outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Cubs are down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Bottom 4 and stepping in for New York, O'Neal Cruz.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Ground ball right side. Bush takes it to the bag, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Left fielder Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Marte in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Senga back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kodai Senga done for the night, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Jose Leclerc.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. Struck him out looking.
Got a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit according to the electronic strike zone. But that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your at-bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Oh, that's it.
Bush in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
Inside. Ball.
The Cubbies still looking for their first hit in this one. Pitch misses
3-0.
there, and now 3-0. And that's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Struck out swinging his first time. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And fouled off. The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Looks to second, that's one. Relay to Guerrero, in-time inning-ending double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball
That's
1.
a ball.
Way
2-2.
outside, and a count now even up. That one the other way, makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Vientos, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And he dodges that fastball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Queens, and now the catcher comes up to
Miguel
him. Miguel Amaya. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Foul.
In the air, right field. Soto going after it. Brings it in. One away.
Now batting, center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Getting ready to hit. Walked and stole a base his first time. Leclerc, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. The Mets leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And misses inside. High in the air, out to right. Soto gets under it. And there's 2 down. Nico Horner will come up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2 outs. In the air, left field on Duhar. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Citi Field, where we go bottom 6, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
He goes down looking.
3.
So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball popped up. Bush hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Juan Soto. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
No balls,
and that's strike 2. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Tyson Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Presley also getting ready. That one to first.
Foul.
And foul ball. That misses the
1-2.
zone, and a count 1-2. That's down
Ball.
and in. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Into the bullpen and gone. His 9th homer of the year, and they add on. It's 2-0.
Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Matthew Boyd will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Tyson Miller gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And the batter now, Miguel Andujar, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the inside corner for a strike.
One ball, one strike.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, John Birdie. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Strike 2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder Kevin Alcantara.
And up next for Chicago, Kevin Alcantara. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Ripped to third. Throws to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Soto really on his horse for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. The Cubs hitless so far in the game. Outside with a breaking ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
for the
summary.
Mets, designated hitter, Starling Marte.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that will fall. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Mets,
Yainer Diaz up now for the Mets. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
0-1.
Throw to first. Marte dives back in.
Throw.
Marte gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be two. To Horner at second for one. On to Bush. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So two down now, and here is Mark Vientos. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one hit to right. Alcantara makes the play, and that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 2 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back.
Leading
and now
off
the
for the
DH,
Cubs,
Justin
designated
Turner.
hitter, Justin
And this
Turner.
lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Leclerc back to work. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And now it's even up.
2-2 the count.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit.
This is where the no-hit bid really starts feeling real, but still a long ways to go.
Swinging a foul straight back.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That's off the inside corner. 1-1.
1-1.
The Cubbies trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Here's a rocket out to left. And there's 2 away. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. And takes low for ball 1. Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And that misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. One down.
Now batting.
Here's Francisco
shortstop,
Lindor.
Francisco
You talk about elite
Lindor.
defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And downstairs. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Ripped on a line. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
1-1.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. That's a little bit low. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So the inning is still alive with Juan Soto coming to the dish. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting, center fielder O'Neal.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyson Miller out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Pitching for Chicago.
So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
First and second, 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Ground ball left side. They get the force, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. 2 left for the Mets, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
I can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Three outs from a no-hitter. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Crow Armstrong in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Diaz in his 10th season, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2012.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now the toughest one is left to get. The final out to complete the no-hitter.
Yeah, and not much we can say anymore. Everyone knows what this situation is, and he's so close, Boog, he can taste it.
And the no-hit bid comes down to this. One more out to get. A chance for the no-no right here. Ball one on a pitch inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
2 outs. In for a strike, and it's 1-2. Diaz is just 1 strike away. Just misses with that one.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 now. Hit to right, and that should do it. And there it is, a no-hitter.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. This team got the W. That's what's most important.